Hello, hello, Guardians. I am Ransom Rider playing my favorite game, Destiny 2. Guardians, I'm going to head off to the Dreaming City because I need to overload some unstops. We need to overload. We need to take them all down. Take them all down, Guardians. I'm on my way to the Dreaming City. I always enjoy doing the lost sectors. I get a big kick out of them. It's exotic arms armor. Let's head over and hang out in the Dreaming City. You know it. You love it. If you're a fan of purple, you're going to love this place even more because it is ate up with purple. Now, aside from being ate up with purple, it's also ate up with Taken, with Scorn. Hive have been known to make an appearance. Every rotten creature, basically. I don't think we find the Vex. Hello, hello, not Drew. Havoc, hello, buddy. How are you? I don't think that we really... I don't think we find the Vex. I'm not sure, though. I'm not 100% sure. I'm just clicking a couple of my screens here, trying to get them all done. All right, now that one's up and running. Let me get this one up and running. I want to look at this now. Why is this not showing? Maybe it'll show in a few moments. All by myself. I don't know. I'll look at it in a moment. But Speakeasy Bob, how are you, buddy? It's good to see you. Petra, I've not seen you since Valentine's Day. How you doing? How are you doing? Now, materials gathered. I might be able to make that. Enemies, yep. Drowned wishes, explore. I did that yesterday. Petravenge. All right, now I want to go over to this. I always, you can't resist taking a few of these wizards out, aka witches. I mean, really, aren't they witches? I don't believe them to be wizards. If they're wizards, they're rotten wizards. And if they're witches, they're third-rate witches. We know because Sabathun would have told us, right? Third-rate witches. Now, I don't know why I'm tinkering with the hive when I need to fry bigger fish. I need to head over to this lost sector. We got to fry some fish. Bring on the hush puppies and the coleslaw. And chat, I made the coleslaw out of the Destiny cookbook. It's in my cooking videos that are on my channel. They are on the YouTube channel. I made Destiny coleslaw. There's such a thing. There is Destiny coleslaw. Josh Nato, how are you, buddy? It's good to see you. Oh, Speakeasy Bob, you're celebrating your mom's birthday? Happy birthday. Happy birthday to her. Tell her Guardians everywhere say happy birthday, Speakeasy Bob's mom. Now, I'm making haste to make my way over here. I don't want any of these enemies to find me just yet. Let's go find out what I need. Overload and Unstoppable, Solar and Void. Overload. Am I going to have to reset this? I'm going to have to reset this. Overload and Unstoppable. Overload and Unstoppable. Scorn and Taken. Yeah. I want to get rid of them. Scorn and Taken. That I can't really use. Solar damage. Wait a minute now. I need to refund this. And then I want this. Radiant. Yeah, okay. That's kind of okay. I'll take that. Brad, hello, hello. New York Aster, is it snowing on you again, buddy? I forgot to watch the weather. DX, how are you, buddy? Now, am I happy with this loadout? Probably. I'm okay with it for right now. But I want to change my weapons. I want to change the weapons. So I have hand cannon bow or auto rifle. Hand cannon bow or auto rifle. I kind of feel like maybe that. Hand cannon. Overload would be auto rifle. Then I need to go in. I want to go with something that's really, I want something that's got tracking on it. I want tracking. So I'm going this. I'm going to go tracking. I know I need something that's got void because there's a lot of void monstrosities in here. A lot of them. Now, that gives me auto rifle and then hand cannon. Should I really... I was thinking about this. I was thinking about this. Hand cannon would be unstoppable. But let's try Polaris Lance. Let's give Polaris Lance a try. I use it. I love it. I will say last night late, Guardians, off camera. This was off camera. I went into the Grandmaster Nightfall, and ultimately, I made it further than I had really ever made it before. And I made it as far as I could get in there. And then, things went awry. They went way awry. And they got me down. I made it to 37%. 37% on the Ghost in the Lost Sector. The Grandmaster Nightfall, not Lost Sector. We're going to do this Lost Sector right now. I need to quit paying attention to all my screens and watch the big screen right here. Not Drew, I'm with you. Leg, how are you, buddy? I think I've got all the artifact mods. Brad, I haven't looked at a thing. I have not looked at a thing. I've just been having one of those lazy days. It was like 65 degrees here today, sunny and beautiful. And I was good at being lazy today. I was really good at being lazy. Solar damage. Real good at being lazy is what I'm going to say. I really think, do they spew some stasis in here? I have to wonder. Brad, I'll have to watch. I usually watch Asdacross's video just to see, what's going on. I normally watch his. And I'm a big fan of watching his, like, This Week in Destiny. The TWID. This Week in Destiny. Overload, Unstoppable, Solar, Void. So, man, oh man, I should be really good here. I should be good. So let's go in and give it a try. Let's warm up in here. Let's warm up in this. Launch. XO. Astacross is a Jim Bob just like Shaw. I don't know what a Jim Bob is, but Shawhan, Shawhan's less than stellar. He lost his whole fire team. I don't think he even said, you know, a moment's worth of silence for him or nothing. That's what he did. Let's eat this old guy up. Let's just eat him up. Now, back home, that's a term of endearment, affection. When you say, I'm going to eat her up or I'm going to eat him up, that basically means you like them. You like them a lot. Here, when I say I want to eat them up, it's because I want to take them out in a to-go box. I want to take them out in a to-go box. Wow, she almost got me. She almost did. And she did get me. She did get me. I'm going to have to go out of here. Evil, evil, vile creature. Vile creature got me. Spawn of wickedness. See, the Wrath must have sent that one. Oh, Chad, I'm going to have to go check it out. I'm grenade launcher buff. Now, does it apply to my favorite grenade launcher? I hope so. Now, wait a minute. What did they get me with? Void? I feel like she rocked me with some void damage. I'm going to have to put that on. All right, let's go back in. Let's go back. False start. Don't hate yourself, okay? Do not hate yourself. If you have a false start, it happens. We go back, our ghost revives us, and we go back in. Now, luckily, I had just got started. Forbearance is my favorite, Brad. I really like it. But there's actually several grenade launchers that I like. There's an adept grenade launcher that I really like. That people, I don't think they pay any attention to it. I don't remember the title of it now, but I'll have to look at it and see. But now I would think it would make Fighting Lion possibly good. I wish Fighting Lion had sticky grenades. If Fighting Lion had sticky grenades, I think I could really love it. All right, I got rid of her. I had to do it. Gnawing Hunger would be good here. It always is in this place. Gnawing Hunger would be really good here. Now remember, attrition is on. When you see these little white orbs, know that things are going to be much rougher. They're going to steal your health. They will steal your health. You know, I have a really good one from Trials of Osiris, an adept grenade launcher. But I actually like the grenade launcher from Root of Nightmares. Slow dive, New York. I don't. Do I need to? Well, it's Nyaster, New Yaster. But NY, I like NY. Aster. Finally, a little bit of heavy. Another little bit of heavy. I'll take it. All right, stomp on over here. Come on now. Don't run away. Do not run away. You caught me there a little bit unprepared. He caught me a little bit unprepared. And remember, attrition. Attrition. It's not your friend, and it's not for dinner. It's vile, and it's despicable. Wow, that attrition, it's mean. That was slow to react. It really was. It was very, very slow to react. Darkness in 10 minutes? I just got here. I just got here. Woo! And the both of them, Tweedledee and Tweedledum, are coming around the bend. They want me. They want me gone. Where are they? I know that knight is up there. And I need to get him, right? I need to take him out. Stop running, Mr. Knight. Stop running. Now, I kind of want to go up there. Right, I kind of want to go up there and get the high ground. But I know there's going to be like 2 more overloads up there. Two more overloads will come for me. But should I risk it? Should I? Woo! wee, she's got good targeting skills. Ma'am, you have really good targeting skills. Yeah, real good targeting skills. That should have got her. Oh, attrition. It's so awful, Guardians. It's just so awful. Where did he go? Where did he go? Come back, Mr. Monster Man. Come back. Oh, I need you now. He's over there. We all know he's waiting, right? He's there waiting. Immune? What was immune? I want to know. What was immune? Whew. Should I rush them? Should I rush them? I'm going to rush them. But then I wouldn't get to play with my food. I would not get to play with my food. Now, wait a minute. Are those guys up there? Not yet. They're not up there yet. Climb the rock, mister. Climb the rock. He's going to come around here, right? He'll come around to this side. There he comes. There he comes. Come on now. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Christopher, how are you, buddy? It's good to see you. I like for him to just tiptoe on out over here. She's a dancer. Rhythm is a dancer. Okay, I just heard the big guy up there, the overload. I heard the overload come in. And the overload means trouble, right? The overload is trouble. Trouble, trouble. Now, the witch probably made her move. Is she still over there? No, she made her move. And that means that I probably have 2 overloads up there. I got a deal. Let's get this witch gone, because she could burn me. And with attrition, those guys could hurt me. They could put the hurt on me. I'm going to have to take them down for that. Is it just the one? I used to think there was two of them up there. Is there no longer two of them? Watch her move back and forth. Okay, I could now open the chest, but I want to get that little guy. I want to get the champion. That's what I want to get. I want the champion. I need to fill my trophy case, right? I need to fill my trophy case. I don't think another one appears up here. Where's he at? Where is he? Alright, I think I cleaned it out. I think I cleaned this hole up. Oh, look at this. A straggler. We had a straggler. We had a straggler. I got him. I'm just picking this heavy up. It's hard to walk by a piece of heavy and not run over it. Let's get this and see, did I... wait a minute now. I saw resource. I'm going to run over here and grab this one that I missed. I know you guys were thinking, Ransom, you missed a resource. I'm going back for it. I marked it in my mind. In my mind, I marked it. Hello, resource. Okay, now I can go up and grab the chest. And fingers crossed, have I earned it? Did I do enough to get the exotic? Let's find out. I thought that was a kitty cat for a moment. Oh, no exotic. Not a single exotic to be had. How many in here? Drew, there were a lot of them. J4, hello. Let's go back to the flag, to where we select the difficulty level, and I want to run it with something else. Now, I didn't have anything unstop on, not a thing. I'm wondering, pre-Nasty Xanax 4, I want to try the pre-Nasty Xanax. And then I'm wondering, Galahorn. I love Galahorn. I do. But Dragon's Breath, Galahorn, Velocity. I don't use Dragon's Breath a lot, and I should use it. Oh, Christopher, it was burning them up. You know, it absolutely overloaded the Unstoppables and everything else in there. It really did. It was phenomenal. Now, Scorch, Incandescent, Archer's Tempo, aiming this weapon increases its effective range and zoom. Increased projectile. I think I should give this. Final blows grant a small amount of health. Stunning a champion partially refills your magazine. Triggers health generation. I feel like on this one, Guardians, I'm going to need some health regeneration. I think that's what I'm going to use. Refilling the magazine is, no, it's not really anything here that's going to matter. But I do slightly decreases accuracy, but it shows there that accuracy increases. This is another one of those where they need to work on the wording. The wording needs to be redone. But Dragon's Breath remembers an exotic, and Polaris Lance is an exotic. But I used Dragon's Breath the other day, and it's I wasn't real super happy with it. But it is powerful against unstops, and there's void shields in here. Decreases accuracy. Flexible string, faster draw time, slightly decreases accuracy. I just feel like they need to work on the wording still on this. I really do. Adept big ones. I think I am going to stay with Adept big ones. I've never had, most bows now, admittedly, I would like Wishender to be a little bit faster. Uniquely Stellar, it is good to see you. Oh, Leg, that's alright, buddy. It's alright. I wished we could pop in 2 exotics. Let's see. 1 slide shot and 1-2 punch. That I maybe need to keep that. So overload auto rifle. I'm gonna go with Quicksilver Storm. Right? I'm gonna go with Quicksilver Storm. I used Duty Bound yesterday. I did give it a try. I used it. I'm not going to hate on Duty Bound. I got 6. Hex, how are you, buddy? It's good to see you. It's good to see you. I'm not going to hate on that auto rifle. Let's go in with this setup and see how it does. I want to see how this does, because the overloads are the ones I dislike the overloads a lot. I don't like them. They don't like me. I don't like them. We know where each other stands, right? Put a bullet on them. Get a bullet on them. Get them out of here. So remember, this is your worst nightmare attrition. But yeah, Guardians, in that Grandmaster, I was practicing off camera. I did get into the second room, the big enclosed room, where you're just, wow, you face big odds against you, because there are unstops in there that are scorned by the gazillions, and it's an absolute mess. But I've managed to get my ghost up to a level 37. And I was really happy about that. Now remember, watch that thing. I hate how that does that. Takes so long. And that stops you. That stops you absolutely. I'm just playing with him. I'm playing with him. I want to get my grenades propped. Okay, I got them. I got my grenades propped. This bow, Brad, I know you're an expert. You know so much about this game. Inside out, upside down. Brad, you know it. This bow, it's like it pauses. I have to wonder about it. It is totally like it just pauses and doesn't want to work correctly once I stun a champion. Okay, Gallahorn took that thing out with one hit. It did take it out with one... What was that? Gallahorn took it out with one hit. That probably means that I'm not going to get a lot of ammo. Most likely, that's what that means. But I am seeing that purple flash across my screen. That's Crazy Town. Are they firing at me from up there, even though I can't fire at them? Oh, resource. Brad, the last time I used it, it did this, and it made me, you know, not want to use it, and I think I had just forgotten about it. I think what it does when it stuns a champion, it slows its response. That's what I'm thinking that it does. I don't know. Now, I have got to remember there's an overload up there. Let's take these guys out first. Okay, it took two. It took two to get that one. Oh, he tricked me. He did trick me. I think Polaris Lance is faster. Now, let's see if I can't get a few of these. I know he will. Here he comes. This little one's going to try to get me. And these void shields, you know, a void bow. Would I be better served with a void bow? And I need to look at the void bows and see, like, what's a good void bow, chat? What is a good one? Alright, now, did they drop any heavy up there? Any heavy at all? Any heavy at all? Woo-wee! Sniper. We got a sniper. He tried to get me. He tried to get me. That one wanted to get me as well. Stop shooting at me! I'm trying to send you to the Ascendant Realm. Just come back. Come back. Alright, I got that one. Not that it's going to do me a lot of good. See that? Wow. That is an irritant. That is a total irritation. Watch. It slows it down. Oh man, that irks me. That is totally irksome. You are irksome. Come on down. It really takes too long. Watch it take... Look how long it takes to Flores. Woo! There's a lot of them out. They're coming for me. Track him! Track him! Oh man, that strand goes everywhere. I mean, it absolutely just goes everywhere. Incandescent on this bow. Is it worth it? Is it worth it, chat? What do you guys think about it? Tectonic, how are you, buddy? Now, is that one back up there? The champion is not up there just yet. But I do want to get this guy. I know what she's gonna do. You guys know what she's gonna do. She's gonna run around and try to hide. And if I go over here, I'm setting myself up, right? Where did she go? She's... Oh, look, she sent one of these. Woo! He almost got me. Another one? Another one. These stair steps they're infuriating. Raise your feet, Titan. Raise your feet. Oh man, that's so aggravating. How far can he come down? You won't make it back, Mr. Cabal. These steps are troublesome. Very troublesome they are. Reloading. Reloading. Do a little dance. Chat, am I the only one that gets hung up on all these little levels? You think as many people has walked through here, they would, they'd have a better path. We're going to have to talk to Petra. Now she's out. She's out. She dodged. Ma'am, I don't think that's right, ma'am. Oh, look, and he's back up there, and I have no heavy. No heavy, not a bit. Whoa! Run! Now I got some heavy. Let's get these guys gone first because they're going crazy. This is like a bunch of college-age students, you know, at a beach. Spring break. They're like spring breakers. Calm down, spring breakers. Calm down. No way! Twice in a row. Now, come on. She needs to stop jumping back and forth. Ma'am, ma'am, this is not a dance competition. Nobody thinks you're going to win this. All right, did I get everything that matters? Did I get everything that matters? Come on, exotic. Not a one. Not a exotic. That should be what I get. Not a exotic. All right, what should I go in here with? What should I go in with? Let's see. How many enemies? 74. 2 orbs. Chat. 2 orbs. That was absolutely awful. Now, I am not set up for orb generation. I'm just set up to be solo. But I want to look at this again. Unstoppable hand cannon. I do really, let's go Malfeasance. I really like Malfeasance. Then Overload Auto Rifle. You know, I don't have Gnawing Hunger with me, so let's use Abyss Defiant. And then let's go Apex Predator. The origin trait on the bow, do you think that will help, Brad? The origin trait. Which one? I mean, which one is the origin trait? Infamous, hello, buddy. Stunning recovery is what's making you pause like that. Stunning recovery is the one that does it. So I need to go back to Vanguard's Vindication. But I had it on Vanguard's Vindication the last time I used it. I hadn't switched it. That was the first time I switched it to Stunning Recovery. But we're gonna try it, Brad. We'll see what it does, because it's really just not fun. It is not fun. When a bow pauses for that length of time, it's just awful. Tectonic, I know, buddy. I know. I missed that. I was focused on the battle. I was battling it out. Cheerios, it's good to see you. Hello. Infamous, thank you so much for that. Thank you. I want to go back in. Now, you guys know I love Malfeasance. Malfeasance loves me. We've been together through thick and thin, sick and sin. This weapon is a yes from me. I want to try it. I do want to go back in though after Brad's suggestion with the nasty Xanax, the nasty Xanax 4. I want to go back in there with that, and also Zhao Li's Bane. I'm a fan of this. I am a fan. Lethophobia. I have a lethophobia somewhere. Somewhere I've got it. And I think I really like lethophobia. I used it recently and was a fan. I was a fan of it. Is this the way to go? I feel like I need to swap this out. And then maybe go this. Man, oh man, that changes the whole loadout all of a sudden changes. I don't really know that Mask of the Quiet One. Am I seeing any benefit? Lethophobia, I think I've got a good one. I do believe I've got a good lethophobia. I don't know how long ago it was. It's been a long time. But bows, let's look. Lethophobia. I remember really liking it. I remember just thinking Lethophobia is so good. Surrounded, Dragon's Vengeance. Void. What all do we have that's void? Under Your Skin, I have. I do not believe I've got Imperial Needle. I don't think I have Subtle Calamity, but it's possible. It is possible. Let's run to the tower. I know I can swap it on my phone. I know, but I'm old-fashioned. I am old-fashioned in that I like to go see my friends at the tower. I like to go see them. Leg says Mask of the Quiet One works well with solar, since sunspots and restoration. But really, wouldn't I go with Lorelei Splendor Helm at that point? Oh, Brad, I know. I know. But I would miss getting to go to the tower. That's the reason it's there. I might want a ramen bowl. But you're saying it's over here somewhere, isn't it? Right, Brad? It's here somewhere. um, I do need to utilize the vault where is it located at? I know it's around here somewhere. I've run into the vault at some point. Where is the vault? I feel like I should just be able to click the vault and open it up right here. And maybe I can. All right, but we should almost be here. We're almost here. Unused peanut butter and jelly. What kind of jelly, buddy? Brick, how do I get to it? I remember finding it and then not, how do I get to it now? You have to leave the menu. Click on the planet's launch zone and don't click launch. I guess menu. Grape jelly. I like a good grape jelly unused. I sure do. I like a lot of the jellies. I'm a big fan of a number of the jellies. Now, lethophobia, word of the day, lethophobia. Let's take a look at some of these bows. Accrued Redemption, Archer's Tempo, and Rampage. Luna Lotta. Let me just pull something out. Am I going to keep this? Maybe for a little while. Wishkeeper, I don't really want to keep. I'm not keeping Wishkeeper, and I don't think I'm going to keep Verglass Curve. I don't think I will keep that here. And I wasn't super happy with Bumping the Night. Tractor Cannon, I probably should have kept Tractor Cannon. Let me get that back in case we do Crota's End some point. I'm always called on to do Tractor Cannon, so I like to keep one. A good Void, Lithophobia. I remember just really liking Lithophobia. Word of the day, Lithophobia. I remember thinking I really enjoyed it. Okay, this is Imperial Needle and it's Void. Imperial Needle is Void. I like it just fine. I'm not super in love with it. Wolftone Draw. What else do I have here that might be worthy? Under Your Skin with Archer's Tempo and Adaptive Munitions. I always kind of liked this one. I mean, I really did. I could rebuild that into something, different. Where's my Lithophobia? Permeability and Disruption Break. Using your class ability changes this weapon's damage type to match your subclass until you stow it. Breaking a combatant's shield with this weapon makes them more vulnerable to kinetic damage. Let's pull this out. I don't know if that's like the very best one. I've got two of the Nasty Xanax. This is Shoot to Loot, which I really like. Point of the Stag. I've kept a lot of bows, but now it looks like, I'm missing some, but they could be on my hunter or my warlock, right? They could be on a hunter or warlock. I do like Under Your Skin, but this might need to be remade. Chat, I might need to remake this thing. Under Your Skin possibly needs a redo. Tikus, I used Tikus in yesterday's Lost Sector, and it was all right. It did what it said it was going to do, but I think that I could probably do better with something else. Hierarchy of Needs, the guidance system. The guidance system. All right. That's good to go. I don't think I picked a thing up. Am I getting paid for what I do? Chat, always get paid for what you do. Don't go out into the wild, into the great big yonder of Destiny 2 without getting paid. And, I've done just that. I've broke one of my rules about getting paid. I'm going to pick up from Savala just in case, I do something else.
Greetings.
I didn't pick up any of this, and I've not been to Riven either. Riven, I've not been to pick up anything. We know Riven's gone. She's gone for the season. Riven really... I would have liked for Riven to hang out. She and I, we could have gone clubbing together. Riven, she's a blast at parties. She is not a party pooper. She's a blast at parties. Riven, party girl. All right, I'm going to make my way back over to Chamber of Starlight, and we're going to use a couple of different builds to find out what we like best. What do you like best, chat? What would you take in here? Chelsea Louise, hello, hello. Chelsea Louise, welcome to the chat. Make your voice heard. Stand up. We're going to be good to fellow Guardians. You know, we're all going to be facing the witness very soon. We got to stick together, stand united. Shout out to viewers in the Philippines. Hello, hello, Guardians. We need you. The Netherlands, yes. Finland, hello, hello. All right, now I'm back. Let's get on over there. I'm not gonna be pulled on a side mission and start firing at these hive. I'm gonna try to just, go by them, turn a blind eye, and get on over to the goal. We've got goals. We've got to overload the unstoppables and take them all down. Chelsea, thank you so much. I appreciate you hanging out with me. Chelsea, what do you play on? Are you Hunter, Titan, Warlock? Oh, yeah, Chelsea, I love to do the fashion stuff. I've been doing it for, a couple of years, but I need to do like a little fashion program. I want to launch a fashion program. Now, I feel like I need to go in with another bow, but let's try Malfeasance. Let's try it, and I've switched to Apex Predator. So let's see what it will do. Anything else here that I think I would really like? Double grenades. I like Armatarium. I don't know why we don't see more Titans wearing Armatarium, because it's phenomenal. It's really phenomenal. Uniquely Stellar, Graviton Lance. Yes, I used Graviton Lance in the Grandmaster yesterday. I really like Graviton Lance, and I think it would be a good choice here, especially with the artifact set to pulse rifles. I even wonder, Outbreak Perfected, would it be here? Welcome back, Chelsea. Dang those ads. Dang those ads. Yes, I agree. I agree. Now, I think I have to get 5 bullets in him. But you're going to see Malfeasance really do the trick. He just blew up, and then it's just going to eat him away. Get him, Malfeasance. Get him. These are the monsters that hide under your bed. They really are, chat. These are the monsters. This is them. Now, I'm going to be excited to come in here, with the Void Bow. Now remember, my rule is get their friends first. Get their friends first, and then you're not going to have to worry about, some little bullet taking you out. Because they'll take you out with a little bullet. Woo! Just like that. Oh, she's angry. That didn't do a bit of damage to her. that was rather surprising. Now that surprised me. You guys saw how fast that health bar healed up. I was cheated, being mistreated. Alright, that wasn't as fast as I thought it was going to be. But we did okay. We did okay, chat. We really did. Vanguard 1, I did not. I've not listened to any of the changes, but I'm excited. What were your favorites? WT, hello. 22 hours of Gambit? Holy cow. Who did that? Who did 22 hours of Gambit? I don't know how you could take it. My hat's off to you for taking 22 hours of Gambit. What happens to me, chat? Okay, here's what happens in Gambit. I go in saying, I'm going to keep this light. I'm going to have fun. I'm not going to get carried away. And then if I don't win, I start banging buttons. I start banging buttons and I get crazy town. Gambit makes me crazy town. And 22 hours, oh my gosh, I don't know how you can take it. And I love Destiny. I love Destiny, and I will say that the best times are with friends, right? We all know hanging with friends can make Gambit fun. It really can when they know the objectives. Leg Gambit, I will say, I don't know. They need to take the animation away from Gambit. Just let us run by the vault. Let us run by the vault. That will speed it up. You know, we won't have to deal with the animation of the deposit. And, you know, if you get the kill, I know this is controversial. This is controversial. But if you get the kill, just automatically give you the moat. Give you the moat and then let us run by the vault instead of going through the animation. And will that speed it up a little bit and make it feel a little bit friendlier? Or do people like picking up the moat? I always feel like the moats fall through the ground quite often, and they have fallen through the ground since the game was introduced. But Bungie, we love you, Bungie, okay? This is a phenomenal world that we play in. But realistically, you know, we need a few things changed for sure. I sent an extra one for good measure. I did. I sent an extra for good measure. I'm wondering if I should just go in there and go crazy town on them. Crazy on you. It's a song. Cue the music. Cue the music. Now I know that Overload Hobgoblin comes out real soon. I'm just toying with them, and they could get me at any moment. Remember, I have to get 5 in him, and then that will stun him. 5 will put the hurt on him. Like so. Did I get one of those or did he run off? He might have ran off. Get on back here now. Come on. I want to give him a one-way ticket. You need a one-way ticket, sir. Come out, wherever you are. She hides. Let's see if I can't get 5 in him. And then we need a few more in her. Now, chat, I remember there used to be 2 overloads that popped up there. Did they change that? Does anybody remember that? Oh, he got me. He snuck up on me. You dirty dog, you. Where did he come from? Just out of nowhere. He came out of nowhere. I should have really gone for the stun rather than the punch. He got me. I just can't believe it. Another one's down. Another one's down. All right, let me get rid of her, and then we're going to have to go take care of that champion. I'm falling apart, Stellar. I'm absolutely just crumbling to pieces. I'm like a fragile flower, and I've been rained on. I've been rained on. Rain on me. Whoa, she's angry. And there's another one of those up there. Now the second one's out. Now the second one arrives, right? They see that I'm weakened, and they tasted blood, and now they want me. They want me gone. It's attrition. That's what it is. Attrition. Psycho, how are you, buddy? How are you? It's good to see you. But chat, I know I carry on, right? Nobody wants to be killed in the middle of this. But I will say, you come back. Don't let this stuff get you down. Because you will come back in here and you'll get them. You will eat them up. See, I got the witch. I got her. And I'm going to get her friends. There's a friend up there. Oh man, this is where you need. This is definitely where you need. Tracking rockets. Leave me alone. Now I have one more back there, right? I've got one more champion. Or did I get him? Did I get the final champion? I'm going to take all of his friends. There's going to be no party in this spot. There will be no party for you bunch of Taken. They probably work for Sivu Arath. Has anybody told them that she's gone? Alright, but darn it, they got me. But now remember, Guardians, your ghost will bring you back. You can come back in here. I know we don't want to be taken out, but you do come back. You do come back, and I definitely like a tracking rocket launcher for this. I think Apex Predator. I'm gonna say this out loud. I'm saying it out loud. Apex Predator is really phenomenal. It is. But if it doesn't have tracking, you know, some of those lesser enemies, they do the little dance. Do a little dance. They do a dance, and they're going to be very, very difficult for you to get them. Even with tracking, earlier you saw the witch absolutely just, you know, toyed with me because of running back and forth. 78 enemies, 78. Stellar, the lost sectors will give them, you know, sometimes you might have to do several, but you eventually, you know, one will drop for you there. One will drop. But you might have to do a lot of them. It is, Christopher. It really is. But you can build this. I think you can build this with tracking. Let's try this. Tracking module, chill clip. Now, let's use lethophobia. And what will that leave me then? I could still use malfeasance, but wait a minute. Overload auto rifle, hand cannon, or bow. So I need to use auto rifle. I could go duty bound. And then I could use actually Dragon's Breath. You know, I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's go in, Guardians, with Dragon's Breath. And let's try to burn them up. Burn them up. So, overload, auto rifle. I'm going to use duty bound. And then unstoppable, I'm going to use a bow. And it's going to be lethophobia. That was word of the day. Lethophobia. And I think, you know, we can have a good time. We have a good time. Cue the music, cue the music. Let's go back in, Guardians, and give lethophobia a try at 1840. And I'm going to try to stay alive, even though attrition is active in this lost sector. Uniquely stellar. Are you missing an exotic? This is this today is what? Legs? Was it legs? Strand surge, solar surge. I probably should have kept, my strand. I should have kept a strand weapon, but I've got solar. Let's see if we can get this old boy up here. Two. This feels good. It sounds good. This is lethophobia, and I am a fan of lethophobia. Wow, listen, chat, can you guys hear how good this thing sounds? Now, it does take it a little while, to fluoresce like everything does. I'm sure it has a preset. And there's no pause here. There's no pause on this bow. Like, it doesn't stick. It doesn't stick. Just remember, it takes a little while. Boy, I remember in the good old days when you would throw that and it would last. It would last. Wow. Wow. Loved that. That hurt them. That hurt those little monsters. They are angry. Thank you, Dragon's Breath. Thank you, Dragon's Breath. That was lovely. Felt good. Loved it. I'll take more of that. I really like LaRufus Fury, and I get like 124 bullets in the chamber. I am a huge fan of it. Now, I want to get that overload out of the way. I need to get the overload. Friends first. Friends first. And watch them jump around. These little guys are like Mexican jumping beans. They just can't stay still. They cannot stay still. Havoc, you would really like lethophobia because it feels similar to arsenic bite, and arsenic bite is such a really phenomenal weapon. Okay, that did burn that overload up, right? I see a fire sprite up there, which means it did the damage. Now, this is a little bit unstable. You can see it firing here. And I'm not going to waste a rocket on this guy. Because I can get him. I can get him. Alright, now I want to stun that champion. I didn't want to risk it. I did not want to risk it. He's angered now. He's very, very angry. And I've almost got him. And he doesn't heal. Remember, overload champions, they heal. Unstoppables, they don't heal up. So they're a lot better to deal with. Oh man, look over here. There's a whole gob of them that, yeah, they debuted. They debuted. Out of nowhere. They fell from the sky, and there's no sky to fall from. That's solid rock up there. Hive magic. Voodoo. Witchy woman. Cue the music. Cue the music. Now, where did they both run off to? Alright, I am liking this bow. I like it a lot. It seems to work magic. I'm working my own magic. Woo! She hit me. You hit me, ma'am. Your dress is torn. I kind of just want to put a little bit of hurt on her. And I have to watch for, you know, the extra one to pop up right up there. I know it's going to pop up. Now, wait a minute. What if I threw one right up there? Oh my gosh. It is spraying vile all over her. And of course she moved. She ran. Yeah, she ran. We see what you did there, ma'am. We know what you did. I want to get her with another rocket, but, you know, she's just going to flee. She will flee the scene. Madison, how are you? Hello, hello, Madison. It's good to see you. Madison, how goes Valorant? How goes it? Now, I know I gotta get her. And now, there's a champion up there. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Melanie, 1992. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Wow, that got them all, except now I need to get this champion. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, I appreciate that. Two of them? All right, I got them both. I got the twins. Now, let's get these few stragglers. These are the party poopers. They came late. The bar is closed. The bar is closed. The lights are up. The lights are up. All right, got them. Get out of here. Nobody wants you here. Thank you, thank you. All right, now fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Let me go get this resource. Let's grab this. I got an exotic. Okay, so first one, it took a few. It did take a few, but I got one finally. And I want to give a big thumbs up to Lethophobia. Word of the day, Lethophobia. Oh, Madison, I really, really like them. Melanie, I just want to say again, thank you, thank you. It's always appreciated, 100%. Thank you. I hope you are well, and thank you for that. 100% thank you. Now, Lethophobia, yes, I'm a big fan. Under Your Skin. And Dragon's Breath. I really like Dragon's Breath, too. I'm not going to say no to a good Dragon's Breath. It roasted and toasted when it needed to, and I'm an absolute fan of that. Now, there is a 25% bonus damage with semiotition because it's strand. Strand gets your extra surge. So now I'm thinking, should I switch back? Should I switch back and go Quicksilver Storm and really throw down with a little bit of this strand? Bipod and field prep. Mask of the Quiet One, though, again, Chad, it's the thing that I'm not really certain about. I'm not certain about Mask of the Quiet One. Madison, I'm glad to hear it. I am glad to hear it. All right, I think I want to switch back to something just standard. 32 is probably the highest I've got. 31. I'm just looking at 32. I'm looking at resilience. Resilience on that's a 28. That's a 22. Resilience is 18, 26, 25, 24, 32. Okay, I can bump that up. And then I could really go down here and use this. That put the hurt on some of my stats, though. That did put the hurt on them. So, I'm wondering if I would have been better served by going double stasis. Throw double grenades, definitely. And then I don't, suspend, or should I throw the little threadlings? Should I throw threadlings? I think I'm going to suspend. I really feel like that's the way to go. Suspend them. Man, that really, 31? Do I have anything higher than 31 on resilience? I don't. I have nothing higher on resilience. And then that would put the hurt on my grenades. 32, 28. Those are big numbers. Big, big numbers. So I would have to go in and just really alter. Let's look. What's Artifice armor? This is Artifice. The pieces that are Artifice. So I could go in and I could really do this. But that won't even be enough. I'm going to have to go in. This would do it. That would do it. Okay. And then I could leave everything else as is. But man, oh man, that's painful. That is painful. I think I'm going to do this and put a different color shader. Now let's get back to this. Sunshot would work. Sunshot would work, but I was thinking about trying Under Your Skin, right? Bow. And then sticking with Quicksilver Storm and get that double strand going, and then the Void. That would help. Adaptive Munitions would help with the Solar Shield. And then I want a better color shader. I like this. I liked it the day I built it. But let's do something a little bit different. Burnished orchid. Burnished orchid. And I am an orchid fan. Like I'm a fan of orchids. Dawning Panache. Looks good. Dreamweaver. I actually like Dreamweaver on this armor. I'm going to swap to it. Okay, now, is this going to be arc damage resistance? This I had for Crota's End. Void. Solar. And Void. Now, Strand Siphon. You know, can I make this work? Kinetic weapon, create an orb of power. Rapid solar. Rapid solar, rapid stasis. Or rapid strand. That would give me a lot more. Rapid kinetic weapons. Because I'm using strand. I can just go double that. And then I could really up. You know, I need to up really recovery or discipline and get more grenades. Gain an intellect, bonus to intellect. Okay. Bonus to intellect or collecting an orb. Nope. Nope. I don't have any nearby allies, so those are not going to help me. They will not help. This stuff I have to set it up, you know, while I'm in here just solo. Increases the reload speed of strand weapons. Reload. I'm going to go reload on strand. Reload on strand. Solar damage. 1-2 finisher. I think I'm actually... I think I can make these livable. I think I can just do this. Your strand weapons gain a damage while you have armor charge. Man, oh man, this would work. Collecting a fire sprite, a stasis shard, or a void breach, an escalating chance to give you armor charge, or your strand weapons give a small bonus to damage while you have any armor charge. Let's do that. Let's give it a try. Now let's go back in focused on strand. Let's focus on strand. Let's go in on master. And let's have a good time. Let's have a good time and see what happens, chat. This is a different little setup because I'm using the semiotician. I know, you know, a lot of people aren't super crazy about it. I could have put this on. I probably should have put that. Okay. Let's fine tune it again. Let's fine tune this again. That really needs to be on Taken. Because Taken, that's everything in here is Taken. So let's switch these out and just get Taken going. And I didn't have anything on this. No wonder I'm having problems. And is this the color shader that I want to stick with? Maybe. Let's just look at it for a moment. The better you look, the better you do. We all know it's a fact of destiny too. The better you look, the better you do. I want something that makes that writing pop. I'm going to use that. And then Valentine's Day ended. I'm going to use something else. I'm going to go Risen. I'm going to go Risen. Refresh. Redo. Let's go back in now. I think I can handle it a little bit better. Now, I don't have tracking on this rocket, but it still might work for me. This still might work. We're going in, chat. We're going in. This bow does not feel as good. It doesn't have the feel. It doesn't speak to me the way lithophobia did. And it seems like it's taken a long time to get that damage in. Wow, that took a long time, chat. That really did. Now, wait a minute. Maybe it's doing a little bit better on these. Maybe I'm doing a little bit better here. That took a lot. That took a lot to get her. Semiotician, you need to go back to beauty school. You need to go to beauty school. Because everything about those grenades, those rockets, it was ugly. It was ugly. You're going to need some work. Chat, that wasn't a pretty story. That was not a pretty story at all. Now, I think I probably needed, a different exotic on to fully take advantage of that, right? I needed a different one. And these guys, they're not shielded. Now, I am getting what seems like a little bit of extra damage when they're shielded. I need to look at it. What does it say? Now this should help me get his shield because I have adaptive munitions. It just doesn't have the punch. I'm not feeling the punch that I would like to feel. All right, resource. Now, I have to watch out because remember, they drop out of nowhere here. They do drop out of nowhere. And I don't remember exactly when they drop. And he might come stomping around the bend. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. That's exactly what this guy's going to try to do to me. Why is that running all the way over there? Come back, little orb. Come back. Resource. All right. Now, I think maybe we can get him with a couple more hits here. I want to keep my eye up there because I know that they're going to come around after me. All right, he's gone. I got a bunch of these Litlins. And the big bad witch is here. The big bad witch. And I know there's going to be an overload. I don't want to be surprised. I don't want to be surprised, chat. These surprises, they're not going to make you happy. They're going to make you sad. Whoa! Oh, and I took myself out. Rocket launcher. Oh, at least I'm back right here. Oh, and that wasn't even the champion. All right, he's going to come in on me, the champion wheel. I definitely took... That was my fault. That was my fault. I was overzealous with the rocket launcher. Overzealous, party of one. Your table is ready. All right, let's work on her. Now, luckily, luckily, I've been through here solo, deathless many times. Get out of there before that thing goes wild. Run! Run! Oh my gosh, now they're dodgy. But the little bitty one, you know, I took myself out of it. Ooh. Now, I think, what is it? I'm going to have to look at this. Am I getting bonus damage when I break their shield with this? And this does have adaptive munitions. Which means, you know, it's going to break a shield faster. Now, they're all going to come for me, but I want to get this rotten thing right up there. I need to take it out with its big old Christmas lights all on all the time. Now, it healed up. It did fully heal. I know it did. That's what they do. They're tricksters. Alright, got him. Now, he's going to dodge. Got him. Why didn't I do that before? Got that little one before he was able to get me. Now, I have taken the witch out, but I like to get them all. Don't leave them behind. These are not mercy missions, Guardians. We are here for one reason and one reason alone. Take them all down. We know what they would do to the citizens of the last city, and it would not be pretty. There would be no more picnics. And Guardians, I want picnics. I want to go to Nessus and hang out with Failsafe and have a picnic basket. It's what I want to do. All right, I think we got them all. Now let's go get this chest. It doesn't have the best feel, Brad, for sure. I mean, it doesn't feel really exceptional. Oh, wait a minute. Did I miss this? Resource. Resource. There are a lot of barren bow. Oh, another resource? There's a lot of them in here. Okay, and I got all the resources. I'm glad I picked that up. Now, how many were in here this time? 75. So that's basically what you're going to get each time is about 75. I don't know. I do like Armatarian, but I would have probably been really well served by using Synthoceps. Being surrounded buffs damage and weapon handling. You heard Brad mention adaptive munitions. This weapon adapts its damage output to be more effective against enemy shields that don't match its damage type, and improves damage increase. Improves damage increase. Speak plainly, Bungie. Speak plainly. Now I want to just run back in really quick to take a look. I swapped out the nasty Xanax, right? I swapped it out. I went back to Vanguard's Vindication. Experimental. Let's go wild card. I want to take a look at this again and just see, exactly what's going to happen. What will happen with it? Ooh, that is so good looking though. I mean, really, that color shader works on this. Archer's tempo and successful warm-up. So I need to rebuild it. Is it worth rebuilding, though? Brad, what do you think, Brad? Is this weapon worth rebuilding for a bow? 1,503 kills, successful warm up, and Archer's tempo. Let's go back in and try the Nasty Xanax. Now, I say Nasty Xanax. This is the pre-Asti Anax. The pre-Aston Anax. Pre-Asti. Pre-Asti Anax. I don't know. I don't know how you pronounce this thing. Nasty Xanax is what it's going to be called from me. The Nasty Xanax. Okay, I'm going to go in with this. I want to do this, really. I kind of want to do this. I'm a big fan of this. Let's see. Do I have a build already made? Oh my gosh, this is party gear. This is New Orleans party gear. I am here for this. This is costume party. And these leggings, Somebody, these were a gift. They had to be a gift. Look at them. I've never seen anything like it. Oh, Vanguard 1. I knew it was you, buddy. I knew it was you. Vanguard 1, I want you to have a safe trip back to Arizona. Uh, get all that beautiful sunshine in the Philippines that you can. Walk on those beautiful beaches. The under your skin bow. Where did this come from? I don't remember where this came from. Brad, do you remember where the under your skin came from? That symbol, I don't recognize all the symbols. But I know I've probably had it for a while. It might have come from something for Keitel. I do not remember, Candace. I wish I did. I wish I did. But Season of the Risen. Christopher, how long ago was that? How long ago was Season of the Risen? I don't remember what Season of the Risen was. Some of them I just, they're not phenomenal enough for me to really. Season 16? I like to go back and look at ships and sparrows, and that's kind of how I can remember what was going on. Oh man, I don't even remember any of these being that phenomenal. And I don't normally buy sparrows. I save everything for color shaders, or I buy ornaments. I buy a lot of ornaments. Man, oh man. Oh, is this? No, this wouldn't have been Season of the Risen, because this totally looks like Savathun's, some type of voodoo magic right here. Ghost, you look hivey. That looks like some hive architecture. Vox Obscura might drop it. The Witch Queen, yeah, that's why this ghost looks so Savathun-y. But I did like the bow. There's a lot of the bows I am a fan of. You heard Brad give a recommendation on how to build it. You bet, Candace. And by the way, you look. The icon is super small, but Candace, you look beautiful in that little icon. So beautiful. Now, let's go back in. I'm going to try this bow again, right? I'm going to try the bow again. Nasty Xanax. And then I'll need Overload Auto Rifle. I want tracking. I could do this. I did really like Gallahorn a lot. I liked Gallahorn a lot. So I'm going to stick with Rufus Fury. Let's get this swapped out to Taken, because everything in this is Taken. And I even think that I would be better off with Taken spec over the Adept big ones. Oh, you bet, Candace. You bet. I'm glad you're here hanging out with me. Thank you for stopping by. And I am going to use Wild Card. Final blows with this weapon have a chance to create experimental submunitions. And these submunitions, when they drop, they will work if there's anything left alive. I didn't like Stunning Recovery. If that's what caused this bow to slow down, we're going to give it a try. Let's find out if it was Stunning Recovery. Brad thinks that it might be the Stunning Recovery. Thank you, chat. Thank you. Thomas Jones, thank you, buddy. I appreciate you. Thank you, Thomas Jones. So let's give this change. We made a change. I went from stunning recovery to wild card. I thought I had it on Vanguard's Vindication a couple of days ago. Let's see what happens. We're going to use a bespoke Rufus Fury. I didn't find this on the ground in Root of Nightmares. I built this one. This has reconstruction and target lock. And of course, one of the god weapons of Destiny 2 and Destiny 1, Galahorn. I had the original Galahorn, and it looked just like this. It looked just like this. I'm a huge fan. Let's go back in. This is going to be the Lost Sector Chamber of Starlight on Master 1840. And remember, the really rotten one, what you got to watch out for, Guardians, attrition. Attrition. And solar is the threat, but they shoot a lot of void, right? A lot of void comes your way. Area of effect, solar. I'm going to do void, and then I'm going to do... I feel like I need double voids here, really. All right, let's go in. Master, here we go. Brad, is it that way on all of them? That's just crazy town. It's absolutely crazy town. Nah, 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 nah. Missed me. Now, I probably could have had another artifact checked here. That little rocket, right? I actually think this way it's doing more damage. And I'm definitely not having that horrible delay. I'm getting Scorch, right? Ignitions. I was stuck right there. I was stuck. Wow, that got her. That got her. Get out of here, champion. Now, I thought that was a little attrition orb that I shot out. I really should have been able to make them hurt with that. I was hoping that little orb was going to put the hurt on him, but it didn't really do a lot. Now, this is a solar bow, so that should really work its way right through that shield of that knight. Ravenous taken knight. It took two. I wasn't going to let him heal up. We saw what was happening. Everybody saw that. We know what was going on. Get out of here. Wow, look at that. Another gang of them. Woo-wee! He tried to get me! I'm coming for you, turtle. And he ran away. I want this. And I'm going to get that little one right up there. Whoa, who's firing at me? Stop it. Yikes. He almost did me in. Almost. Almost got me. They come at night, mostly. Now let's get a few of these guys so that they can't get me so weak, and then I'm gone. DED gone. She's out already? Ma'am, I didn't even see you. But it's not her that I'm worried about. It's that right up there. Got him. I got him. I got him good. Du-du-du-du-du. She's a dodger. I mean, even with tracking, even with Galahorn's tracking, she dodges. Now that hurt her. That put the hurt on her. That got her. That got her. She's gone. I'm glad she's gone. We've killed her. Now wait a minute. Is there another one? I really thought there was another unstoppable. Okay, another exotic. We got another exotic. I absolutely cannot believe the resources in this cave. Whatever's in here, it's conducive to the resources. But yeah, I like this. I like this bow. 69. So I didn't have as many spawn that time. I got through it a lot faster. Galahorn is your friend here. I like the nasty Xanax a lot, Guardians. I really did. I feel like ultimately there were some good options here, right? There were some good options. I would definitely think Apex Predator was a yes for me. And then I really liked Polaris Lance. And then Polaris Lance gave me Unstoppable. Did it do a lot with Overload? It doesn't really do anything with Overload, right? It doesn't say anything about Solar. So you have to have really the auto rifle. So you need to stick with the auto rifle, and then Overload really does what? It does the Unstoppable, or rather the Polaris Lance would do Unstoppable called Solar Ignition, and then it would do the Barrier Solar Radiant. So Overload, be prepared to have, an intrinsically enhanced weapon with Overload built in, or an auto rifle. Get that auto rifle. Duty Bound has better impact, range, and handling than Rufus Fury, but Rufus Fury, 720 rounds per minute with reconstruction and target lock. It's an absolute battle ready aid in your defense. It really is. Yeah, Overload, it just doesn't work there. That's a shame. I would have loved for it to work on all of them. We could have just kept it on, for a while. But, I don't mind taking an auto rifle. I do like Rufus Fury much better than Duty Bound. I just like it a lot better. But Chad, I also really liked Malfeasance. I liked Quicksilver Storm. I feel like Zhao Bane would have been a really good go. That would have given us Unstoppable Hand Cannon, Zhao Bane. I liked that a lot. I didn't use it. I didn't use Sunshot. You've got a lot of options, chat. There are an absolute lot of options. There really are. And I like Severance Enclosure. It's just fine if you're going to get a lot of melees in. I probably would have been really well served with Synthoceps because being surrounded improves weapon handling and reload speed when you're surrounded. Plus, you gain increased melee and super damage. So, Synthoceps, man, it's hard to overlook how good Synthoceps are. And I do have a pre-made build for Synthoceps. Now, that being said, my favorite look is this on Strand, but the ornament does nothing. The exotic does nothing for me on Strand. It really doesn't. But it is a great looking ornament, and it's this one, the Hallowfire heart with the ornament on it. Man, oh man, am I ever a fan of this. I would probably even like it with what I've got on. Let's try it and see what it looks like. Looks good. This is party wear. This is New Orleans Street Festival wear. And I'm an absolute fan. Not to mention, this turns fog and water red. Turns fog and water red. It's just a shame though. It won't work with the setup that I've got on right now. It will not work. All right, Chad. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I think that's been a good way to go. Should I end up just going through and seeing how far I can get practice? Now, just practice. Okay, this is not serious. DX, thank you. This is my Mardi Gras wear. Look at these pants. I mean, I cannot believe how crazy town these look. This is limited edition Lululemon right here. That's limited edition Lululemon. And I'm a fan of this crazy town look. But I kind of wouldn't mind going in and just doing a little bit. Barrier, you can't do anything with barrier as far as... the only thing that really works great on the Grandmaster Nightfall right now, Indebted Kindness will get you the range. It just does everything it needs to do. Even though this says range of 25, Indebted Kindness will pop those guys. It will absolutely pop them. This is great, but I'm not set up. See, I changed my setup, and I would have to go in and just redo the whole thing. And I did have a really good setup, and I don't know. I don't think Mask of the Quiet One is the way I need to go. It really makes me think Synthoceps is the best route. It's the best route. I think this route right here is really good. Going with Synthoceps. It doesn't reset my artifact though. And on that, I'd have to do this. Stasis crystals. I've tried stasis in there. I did. I gave it a whirl. I gave it a try, and it didn't do what I needed to do. It just did not work. Solar ability. You know, this really is set up now for me to be able to fully utilize Polaris Lance. And then the sidearm deal, you know, it should work for barrier. Polaris Lance should work on both of them. An unstoppable bow. Man, oh man, I would have double unstoppable, but then barrier. What would I do? You know, this, I like Michael's reverence. However, it doesn't have a lot of phenomenal range as far as range mixed with stability. Omission, your grandmother had wallpaper. Oh, you know, who knew? Who knew that that shader turned that look, you know, that way? But I do like this look a lot. I'm all about the fur. I like the fur. I want to go in and really just let's go in for a moment. Now, I'm not saying I'm doing it tonight, but I want to go in for a moment into the Grandmaster and just hang out. I'm going to go in and hang out in this. Do I have this set up right? Void threat. And I am going to tell you guys that Void, oh man, it's really rough. Void is just so rough in here. They get Void near you and you fall over. And that's rough. Now, I know I'm not going to be grappling into anyone, so I'm going to use these little threadlings. They're little monsters. All right, let's go in and just hang out for a moment. We're going to hang out for a moment. Christopher, yes, I know. But you know what gets me, Christopher? It's that void damage in the second room. And Christopher, they ate me up last night. I was off camera last night. I made it to 37% on my ghost. And I don't know. It was probably the unstoppable. Just something went awry. Something went awry. My ghost shut down. And I went strand on them. Took out as many as I could, and then they stomped me into the metal flooring. They stomped me. Oh, DX Titan water. You know, stay hydrated, Guardians. This is Titan water. It's water with lemon. No matter what the season, make sure when you're gaming, you stay hydrated. If you get dehydrated, it can make you weak, fuzzy. You can get headaches. It's just not good for you. And it is really easy. It is really easy to forget to drink a beverage. All right, now what happens here? Okay, see what happens here is these guys, they jump around and they hide. And what these guys do is they heal up. And they jump back and forth with each other. And then you don't know which one you've been working on. Just like that. Just like that. Now, Wish Ender is phenomenal here. It really is. Watch them dance. It absolutely, it'll work your nerves, Guardians. It will work your nerves to see them dance like that. And to hide. They dance and they hide. Wow, fully healed up. He's fully healed up. I shouldn't have switched to the rocket launcher. That was my mistake. And he's going to dance back behind that. See that? You're rotten, sir. You are rotten. Oh my gosh. I just get fed up with them. I'm going to do this. Chat, they heal up so quickly. Wishender will pop those bubbles and make them regret that they ever joined this game. The moon game. But I think probably, chat. Oh, Thomas, it's awful. Probably my best bet in what I had on last night was Wishender. Wishender just did the deal for me. Really, it did. What happened? I was cheated, been mistreated. When will I be loved? That night just disappeared. I don't even want to switch to my rocket because I'm afraid he'll heal up.
Zero Rock's battle song emboldens her soldiers. End it.
Oh, I thought I had a super. I hit both my buttons. But that is a train wreck. And I have made it through those guys so many times. But ultimately, Wishender is really Postmaster's completely out of space. Okay. Wishender really does me the most good in there for how I play. But I wanted to go through, after watching those AAA gamers, I know a lot of them, yeah, it's Polaris Lance and Wicked Implement. And I did try to go in on stasis, and I tried to, rock the whole deal with stasis. But I don't know. It just didn't seem to do as good for me as going in on Strand and using Wish Ender. And then I used, what did I use? Maybe I used Zali's. I don't remember. Let's see. I used Wish Ender, and then I used, I think, Zali's Bane. And that seemed to be the best for me. That was the best. All right, chat. I am Ransom Rider. This is my favorite game, Destiny 2. Thank you to each and every one of you for hanging out with me. Thomas, I hope you get a chance to come back and hang out and chat. Christopher, it's always phenomenal to get to hang out with you, buddy, and I appreciate you watching my channel. Omission, thank you. Brad, thank you. Havoc, everyone in chat. Come back again. Off camera later, either tonight or tomorrow morning. I'm going to be working on that Grandmaster. We've got a long season. They're going to rotate back around, and I do try to get better and better. If we all stick together, Guardians, we can shine a light into the darkness. One day we're going to face the Witness, and I want you guys at my side as we go in to save the people of the last city from the evil that the Witness does. We're going to stick together, and we're going to do it. Shout out to Guardians around the world. Thank you for hanging out with me, and I'll see you very soon inside the gaming world of Destiny 2. Bye. Bye. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you, guys. Bye.